Jocelyn Jax continues to be one of the most dynamic and unpredictable young characters on General Hospital, and in the most recent episodes, she has found herself in the middle of high-stakes drama that pushes her in new emotional and strategic directions. Joss is no stranger to conflict, but what's happening now isn't just kid stuff. It's tough adult territory that demands courage, creativity, and a willingness to make big choices under pressure. In the latest episodes, Jocelyn's arc has been defined by her gung-ho determination to take matters into her own hands, even when others advise caution or straight up tell her not to interfere. Joss has never exactly been one to sit quietly on the sidelines, but her bold streak is more pronounced now than ever before. Part of this comes from an increasing desire to prove herself, not just to her family, but to herself. She doesn't want to be seen as just the daughter or the kid who tags along with adults. She wants to matter. And right now, she's doing whatever it takes to make her voice heard and her actions count. One of the biggest drivers behind Joss's recent storyline is her deep frustration with authority figures, especially those who try to limit her involvement in the chaos swirling around Port Charles. Most recently, she has openly bucked Jack Brennan's orders, not because she's disrespectful for the sake of it, but because she believes the adults are missing something important. If Joss trusts her instincts, she'll act on them. That combination of confidence and impatience makes her incredibly effective and occasionally reckless. A potent mix that makes for great daytime drama. In a recent twist, Joss didn't just talk about taking action, she acted on it. After getting some verbal support from Stephen A. Smith, someone known for his own formidable presence, Jocelyn moved forward with a sneaky plan that defied direct orders. This wasn't a small detour. This was a full-on decision to act outside of the cautious, conventional strategy that others thought was best. Whether it pays off or blows up in her face, Jocelyn's readiness to put herself in the thick of things says a lot about how she's growing and how seriously she's taking her role in the unfolding drama. That said, her independence hasn't come without consequence. Joss's willingness to sidestep Jack Brennan has created tension, not just because she's disobeying him, but because it's forcing other characters to reassess how they view her maturity and judgment. Some see Joss as bold and proactive. Others worry she's overstepping and could place herself, and maybe others, in danger. In Genoa City, bravery and recklessness often look dangerously similar until something goes wrong, and Jocelyn is walking that line more tightly than ever. As if her emotional charge weren't enough, Joss has also been navigating high-pressure interactions with other key players. Whether it's advice, admonishment, or emotional conflict with friends and family, Jocelyn is constantly adjusting her approach based on who she's with and what's at stake. This emotional fluidity makes her scenes rich with nuance because she's not just reacting in real time. She's processing, recalculating, and deciding how far she's willing to push herself in every moment. Indeed, Jocelyn's recent episodes have spotlighted her growth not just as a character, but as a force that other characters have to take seriously. She's no longer just a side emotional beat or supportive figure. She's becoming a driving presence in the narrative, someone whose choices ripple out and change the emotional landscape around her. That shift is a testament to both the writer's confidence in the character and Eden McCoy's grounded performance, which captures both the fire in Joss's heart and the uncertainty in her logic when the chips are down. One of the most fascinating elements of Jocelyn's arc right now is how she tries to balance her strong moral compass with the messy reality of the world she's stepping into. She doesn't want to be passive. She wants to be effective. But that very desire is what leads her into strategic gray zones, places where the right choice isn't always obvious, and where the line between success and disaster is razor thin. Whether she's defying orders to serve what she believes is the greater good, or struggling with the emotional fallout of her decisions, Jocelyn's evolution is compelling because it's messy, human, and unapologetically bold. Even when she's up against adults with decades more experience, Jocelyn refuses to shrink or wait her turn. That's part of what makes her appealing and dangerous. She isn't afraid to take risks, stand up for what she believes is right, or go after answers even when others tell her to be patient. This fearless streak has made her both admired and criticized by fans, but there's no denying that it makes her one of the most unpredictable characters on canvas right now. As the snowstorm and blizzard conditions sweep through Port Charles in the latest episodes, Jocelyn's willingness to act independently becomes even more central. With travel disrupted, communication strained, and emotional tensions heightened, her decision to execute her plans regardless of the weather highlights just how driven she is. Even when other characters pull back, reassess, or wait for clearer skies, Joss is already 2 steps ahead, Boots on, adrenaline pumping, trying to make something happen. What's next for Jocelyn is anyone's guess. But one thing seems certain. She's poised to be part of the bigger, more explosive story developments coming down the line. Whether her plan succeeds or sets off a chain reaction that forces her to own up to big consequences, her arc is trending toward transformation. And that's exciting for longtime viewers who have watched her grow up in Port Charles. In short, Jocelyn Jack's recent episodes have shown her asserting herself in dramatic ways, pushing past boundaries, and carving out a distinctive identity that's bold, complicated, and emotionally raw. Under Eden McCoy's performance, the character continues to evolve beyond the sidelines and shape her own destiny, even when that destiny puts her at odds with some of the most seasoned players in Port Charles. Stay tuned, Jocelyn's journey is heating up, and her next moves could have ripple effects that shake the canvas in surprising ways.